All right, what's going on? Jay Fraze, the Unforgiven podcast.
It's that boy Trius, episode 31. We at Way Creative Studios again. We got a guest today. My bad. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Ty Hawthorne, artist, musician, producer, engineer, like Jackie all trades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get it in.
Oh, all right,
So,
bet. So,
anything artistic.
tell us where you from. What was it like growing up?
I'm from Uptown. When I was about 12, 13, I moved down to South Philly for about 4 or 5 years. Moved back uptown for my senior year in high school. I graduated from Henry, C.W. Henry, then I went to Central. After Central, did University of the Arts, Art Institute for culinary and for audio. So after I got, finished all that, then it's time to work.
Yeah, I heard that.
So a lot of investments in education. And yeah, also did Germantown Settlement Music School back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Growing up, it was live. Like, I got a special connection with music, so I just took to it very early.
Yeah.
Around 8, I picked up the trumpet and just took it from there. My music teacher asked, like, what you gonna do with all this? I'm like, man, I'm gonna master it all.
Yeah.
And adults, sometimes they don't take kids serious.
Yeah.
But watch out, you got pinky in the brain on your hands or something. So, it was just, kept moving like that. But, yeah, I rap Uptown. But yeah, I got a little South Philly in me. Those were my important years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's basically it. But right now I'm doing Roll One Clothing, which is my stoner gear clothing line. So anything 420 related, I usually do like Roll One. Sign of Times is the name of the company. Matter of fact, y'all can check that out on Instagram at Sign of Times. That's SINEOFTIMES. Link in my bio to the website, so y'all can check that all out. But you can find Roll One Clothing on there and various pieces of art that I've done. So yeah, it's all up there.
All right. So how did you come up with the name? Like, is that your real name or?
Oh yeah, no, Ty is short for Tashia.
Okay.
But on paper, I mean, throughout school, teachers reading the paper and then still getting your name wrong. It's like, all right, come on, just call me Ty, yo. Like, we're not about to do all that. We're not about to do all that. Let's keep it short. Let's keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to sell too. It's got a ring to it. The whole Ty Hawthorne. It just flows. I'll just use my real name. So
Oh, all right. Oh, damn, what's the next question? My bad. So how you get started in music and art?
Like I said, around 8, I picked up the trumpet. So while I was at Henry Elementary School, I started playing trumpet. From there, took it to sax. So my dad, actually, I grew up in the house with the instruments beforehand, so I might need to add that. My dad plays alto and soprano sax, and he's got a flute. So I picked up on that early, and by the time 3rd grade came around, I wanted to do what I wanted to do, so I wrote down trumpet. So one day I brought a trumpet home, and they was like, what the hell? Like, what the hell you about to do with this joint, yeah? I wasn't even holding it right the first night. Man, that shit was crazy, but it just kept on from there. It just kind of blossomed, you know what I'm saying, and kind of spiraled out. I always loved to sing, always loved to dance, always just loved the like straight jam sessions, and so that's what I do. I look at it as nowadays, I have to monetize. I got to do what I got to do to feed myself and whatnot. Yeah. But at the same time, I won't ever lose the passion that I had for it. Like, I do that shit from the muscle, from the soul. You know what I mean?
I heard that.
And when you do it from there, it really don't feel like work. Like, I just be out here having fun for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's how I got started. Throughout elementary and middle school, did school plays, school concerts. You know how they be having the winter concerts, spring concerts. I was on orchestra from 3rd to 8th grade. And then I did 2 years on Central's orchestra.
Oh,
and that's when I switched gears. I always did art too, but I wanted to get better at it. And all those years I put into music, I'm like, man, I need to take some time. I don't really do art, so I stopped playing ball. I dropped out the orchestra, and I just started graffitiing and had my sketchbook out in class and whatnot. Just take it from there and see where it went. You know what I'm saying? And it's so far so good. I ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Heard that. So. Yeah, cause I feel like as like a entertainer or like when you real creative, school ain't really for you. Like, cause like You know what I'm saying? Like if you know what you want to do as far as like, cause we were talking about it last time. he was saying as far as like if you into science or accounting and that, then that's something you go to school for. But when you creative, you know what I'm saying, there's no telling what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? So when you in school, you got somebody telling you what you to do, you know what I'm saying though?
That's the systematic part about it. But and like my people used to tell me, and like I know for sure now through experience and through living, is that in my mind I'm always free.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
You can have my body locked up wherever. I could be wherever, but you can't stop the ideas coming from the quantum field. You can't stop, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop the influence of the cosmos on me, because we are that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of like staring back at itself a little bit. You can't ever lock me down. You know what I mean? So that's the other half of it. The systematic part, and being a creative helps in school though, because it gets you away from the systematic part. I always got to get out of class. That's the good part. So I'm joining everything. Get the fuck out of here. I'm joining everything, yo. I'm not sitting in this whack shit. Like, old boy I was just watching, that's the boy that get called on in class who can't really read. So you sitting in there like, or you accidentally finishing his words. So then you fuck around and get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Because they trying, like, they want you to stay in line. So you know what? Fuck your line.
That should just teach you how to be
in
a
an
worker.
auditorium designing the set for next week's spring show. Y'all kiss my ass. Real talk. Real shit. Real shit. But it's funny that you mentioned that, because I was always bored in school. Always. Like, especially like kindergarten. The numbers, the stoplights, the colors, the things that kindergartners are usually in the, well, I can't say usually because that was like 23 years ago. But the things they have kindergartners do, for the most part, I spent the first 4 years of my life doing at home. So I get to school and now I'm in a social setting. So I gotta get used to interacting with other kids. I got a whole host. I got a big ass family, a bunch of cousins and whatnot, but that's family. These kids from different backgrounds, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different world. So kind of just, that's probably how I really got good at zoning out. Cause I'll be bored as shit in class. Like, cut this out on the dotted line. Like, are you serious? Can you really give me something to do for real? Like, and stop bullshitting with the busy work? Like, so I mean, we know how school's set up.
And as soon as I got into high school, I became a stoner. So you know what I mean? That shit.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. 05 was the first year I celebrated 420.
For real?
We ain't really know about it. We ain't really know about it. Just started getting popular when so my man's like, yeah, go grab $5 jump. $5 Reggie jump.
The Nick bag.
But the Reggie though, so you get like a dime allowed for Nick. You know what I'm saying? It's like double. You know what I'm saying? Double the quantity. Man, this before they had the cameras on the subway trains on SEPTA. Alright, we was rolling up on the train. Fuck you talking about, man? No, you know that little cove with the 2 seats, some drawing photo? We right in there. But then I stopped. I ain't even gonna lie. I did a few times.
What?
Or I would get high. And you smoke weed, I would do it like holidays. Like if we was about to have off for Thanksgiving, or if we was about to have off for Christmas break, well, I'm getting fried. I got school for 3 days. Shit, I'm getting fried. I got school for 3 days. I'm chilling. But then I stopped from like 11th to 12th grade. I was like, let me get out of high school first. Let me grab this little piece of paper, this diploma real quick. Let's get to the next step. As soon as I got to art school,
started blowing it down.
What? Man, I can get, I'm trying to figure out what I should say. Well, I can get that shit right across the street back in the day. Back down in SP. Hell yeah, man. I love South Philly, man. Part of that's got a big influence on who I am and why I'm the way I am. Because I moved right in the middle of, the beginning of my real adolescence and, beginning to really have experiences of going out on your own, hanging out with friends and shit like that. I did all that down there. And then brought the vibe back uptown. So we mixing it all up. Even though I hang in every part of the city, and when I ain't no part of the city I can't go in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I'm good in every hood.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying?
It's all about the way you carry yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep it real. Like I don't care about how many followers I got. I don't care about how many likes my pictures got. Because at the end of the day, I can have 900 followers. I can have 1,000 followers, maybe 500. But you don't know who I'm rubbing elbows with in real life, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might got 900 followers, but I might just got a contract for a few racks or some shit.
Yeah.
Ain't none of their business anyway. My name on the check, not yours and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's the background, you know, for the most part.
Well, what inspired you to get into art, like painting and all that?
Just the love of color, the freedom. Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules. You get to create what you want, form of expression. Like not only to express yourself when you're happy, but if you got some hurt inside you, some kind of pain that you need to get out, it's better to convert the energy and create than to let it fest. I mean, we just talking about energy. It's raw energy, just like a fire, a bomb go off. You know what I'm saying? Like that hurt, pain is strong, a strong force. You can convert that into something beautiful. Change the whole frequency. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have that bomb overload and then go off, repress it, and then snap out. Create something. Right. And you can snap out creating something. You know what I'm saying? And it's still beautiful at the end. You feel me?
Right.
So we need more of that. We need more of that.
So if you could collab with anybody in the industry, who would it be?
Had a long list. I remember being in high school and having in the back of my 3-subject notebook who I would collab with in the future. And what we talking? Just artists or?